Hello everyone, it is Rob the Replicator here. It is a nice, hot, sunny day in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and I thought I'd do a video for you guys about editing, improvements, not settling for less, and trying to, get the best out of what you can do with your book. So let's get into it. I remember when I got this page, I thought initially, it does what it needs to do. It's okay. Corey coloured it recently, and I thought at the time, before I got the Corey part, I thought at the time, maybe we should have pushed it a bit more, a bit more detail. But I thought, no, that's all right. Let's just keep going. Let's keep moving. Let's keep going forward. Corey coloured it recently, and it just highlighted my initial thoughts that it wasn't what I wanted, where I wanted it to be. And there's lots of reasons for it. Like we'll start at the bottom panel because that is the biggest culprit in the whole scenario. But these tables are very square. These benches are very square. These windows are very square. They're basic shapes. They're not exciting. So this is meant to be inside of a courthouse. If anyone's ever been inside of a courthouse or seen pictures, you will know they are very intricate. They're very detailed. Wood everywhere. And when Corey highlighted this, I think because of how good Corey is, it makes everything just look flat if the detail isn't there. So like Riker here looked fantastic, but these two panels just look average. So yeah, I mean that was one of the major problems with it. The second one here is, and let me clarify this. This is my fault, guys. This isn't anyone else's fault. Either I didn't make it clear enough, I didn't provide enough reference, I didn't fix it at the time I received it. So this is all on me, right? So let's just make that really, really clear. Another thing here, and I totally didn't see this at all, but William, for some reason, has put Supreme Court of the United States. Obviously, it's in the UK, so that can't stay, and that's a US flag right there. So that is an error from both of us, really. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at. I'll show you what we've done. So I've asked the inker Sis, who is sensational. He's working on Gun Demon as well, I think. So he's done Johnny Phantasm work. I'm really happy that I've been able to help him get some more gigs, so that's really appreciated. But this goes outside of what his job is, right? So this is something that he's able to do, and if all these details were in place at the start, that would be his responsibility. But because they were not, this is something that I will pay for, because artists shouldn't be doing work for free when it's not their fault. All right, so this is what we've done. Let me bring it up side by side with this one here. Let me just close that, and that one, and that one. All right, so you can see, I'll blow it up full size. So this has been removed. This has been removed and changed. The windows, they have a more intricate pattern. They're much more interesting visually to look at. And the same down the bottom here on this bottom panel. So we'll zoom into that. He's extended that section here. Let me just show you why as well. If you'll notice, these tables are way too low for these people. It looks strange. And so, yeah, I'm just like, we need to extend them. And the best way to do it was to extend it and cover up their legs, because that would have made everything more confusing. And as you can see, he's added like a lip to these benches here just to give it some more texture and get away from those square shapes that we have on this panel, on this image here. And then you can see, like, William put this really nice marbling in here on the wood, which is a nice effect that you would get with wood. So I thought, it's a most of it's going to be wood, so let's run that through the whole thing. And it's just added all these little extras that make it just look so much better, and it's uh, so simple a change to do initially. Now it's a pain in the butt because yeah, I have to pay someone to go back and do it. He has to go back and do it. This is stuff that you should be picking up and fixing as you go. And yeah, and that's really it. Like, that's just my daughter in the background, just to ignore that. And one other thing is, like, this is a courtroom scene, right? There are dramatic elements to this courtroom scene, but it's not like it's a scene with Ghost, kicking five guys as asses and cutting limbs off and blood splurting everywhere. Like, if you don't have the details in a scene like this, you get really bored really quickly. So I'm really happy with the change. And like you can see it the side by side there. Let me just reduce it a little bit more. So just having those windows in the back just makes this so much better. Yeah, it's great. I'm really happy with the changes. So yeah, we've got a couple. We've got 3 or 4, maybe 5 pages of this courtroom scene, and we're going to have to make changes on all of them. So I'll show you them all when they're done. Anyway, that's just a really quick video. I hope someone finds this helpful. And like I said, I'm always trying to chase that perfection. It's not always attainable, but you've got to try and do the best job you possibly can do. So I'm really happy with the changes here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope everyone has a great day. And yeah, we've got 24 more backers. Yeah, we are 24 backers away from hitting 600, which is incredible. Yeah, so 5 more to 580, which will be, oh sorry, 4 more to 580, which would be sensational. And we've only got 8 of these left now. They're running on close to empty, which is really, really cool. So if you haven't backed it, have a look, have a think about it. The quality is sensational. It really is. Hope everyone is great. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you next time.